Hey, it's Rob with Cherry City Guns and Ammo, and today we're going to take a look at this new Ruger Wrangler in 22 long rifle. Stick around. Alright, so like I said, this is the Ruger Wrangler. This gun comes in a lot of different colors. This is their black cherry color. This is actually a gun that my wife picked out. We were in our local gun store, and she saw it, and what really sold her on it was the color. Plus, she really likes shooting 22s, and this is a fun little 22 to shoot. But before we get too much into the shooting of this gun today and looking at some of the features of it, I just want to take a moment and say thank you very much. This last week we hit 2,000 subscribers, which is amazing. I cannot thank you enough for subscribing, for watching, for sharing, any of the support that you guys have shown me in my videos. It doesn't go unnoticed, and it's very much appreciated. We're going to be having a giveaway coming up. I'm trying to get some stuff planned. It's been really tough lately because I've been working a lot of hours and a lot of very odd hours, switching back and forth between days and nights and evenings and all kinds of stuff. So we are going to be doing a giveaway at some point, and I will announce it once I get it all figured out. So, but anyway, thank you very much. It's amazing to have that many of you willing to support me. Anyway, on to the gun. This is a single action style revolver, so you got to pull the trigger or hammer back for every time you want to pull the trigger. It does not have adjustable sights. As a matter of fact, the sights on this gun, it's the rear sight is just a notch that's been machined into the frame, and then it's just a solid steel front post. But they work well enough. We're hitting our hostage posture, but 22s just aren't enough to move it, unfortunately. But yeah, it's a good shooting little gun. Who doesn't like shooting a 22, you know what I mean? Let's get it loaded up and we'll do some more shooting. Go ahead and pause, Cole. Alright, so we got her loaded back up, and I'm going to shoot a new target there. I'm going to have my cameraman zoom in on it. We've got a plate that was given to us by a friend of the channel at Scoops TV. They have another YouTube channel. And he sent us out this plate. Now I'm going to put a link to his channel down in the description. We're going to thank him for sending us out another plate to shoot. Well, let's go ahead and pop it and see how it works. Oh, missed it. Alright, so taking a little closer look here, it comes with black plastic grip panels, and they look good and they feel good. They have a good texture to them, but they also feel like plastic, so that's maybe something that we change out. They have a lot of good offerings, and a lot of these, the grips fit a lot of their other standard revolvers. So if you like some of the Blackhawk or single 6 grips, you can actually put them on this gun. The trigger, it could be a touch lighter, but it's rather crisp, so it's a good trigger. I do enjoy it. No issues whatsoever. And the action moves nice and smooth. Just like the other Ruger single actions, all you have to do is flip open the load gate and the cylinder spins freely. A lot of your older single action style revolvers, you actually had to open the loading gate and put it like on half cock to open everything up, but with these you just open the loading gate and you're good. Like other single action revolvers, to unload it you got to open this and actually manually eject each one out of the chamber. It's a standard single action revolver, but yeah, that's a lot of fun to shoot, and brand new. We paid like $198 for this, so they're more expensive than like the Heritage Rough Rider. But I truly feel like you're getting a little better value than the Rough Rider. I think they use a little higher quality materials. They don't have the big goofy plastic toggle safety on the back of the frame, which I really hate, and I don't feel like you really need a safety on a single action arm or a revolver if it's made properly. This has the transfer bar system. This is the transfer bar. I'll hold the hammer back while I pull the trigger. If you pull the trigger, this goes up, and this plate is what the hammer actually hits, and then that presses on the firing pin. If you were to let go of the trigger, that plate drops out of the way, and the hammer is not actually able to hit the firing pin. So the old single action revolvers, you had a spur on the front of the hammer, and that spur would be riding on the back of your primer, which meant if you had full 6 rounds in there, you could actually hit the back of the hammer and have a round go off, or drop it, or anything that causes any kind of impact on that hammer can make it go off. And I believe the Heritage revolvers, I think the reason they put the safety on there is they probably, and I don't know this for a fact, comment and let me know if I'm wrong there, but I don't think they use the transfer bar system, which is why I think they have a manual safety on them. But yeah, the thought of a manual safety on a single action revolver is just kind of silly to me. Let's shoot this a little bit more here. We're just shooting some CCI standard velocity ammo today, and I'm dropping it all over in the grass. You know, for the longest time I have not liked single action revolvers because of their loading and unloading methods, because it takes a little long. It takes a while to load, and then you have to manually unload. But at the same time, especially when you were in an ammo crisis because of this pandemic, helps save you a little bit of ammo. So let's take this, let's go down the plate rack here. For some reason I couldn't hit the second to the smallest one. I don't know why. Now I will tell you, I am having to do a little bit of Kentucky windage. Here's the only downfall I found on this revolver so far. And that is, it tends to shoot low and left. And being that your sights are a notch that's been milled into the frame and then just a steel post in the front, there's nothing I can do to change that. But you know, it's still a fun little plinker. It's going to hit close enough for most of the stuff you're going to do, maybe just not for some high precision shooting. You know, like shooting the silhouette down there, I don't have to adjust my aim. It's going to hit, as long if I aim in the middle, it's going to be close enough. Or one of the bigger gongs. Let's see if I can kind of show you how far off it is. I'm going to shoot a group, and I'm going to aim for the dead center of the bigger gong, and you can identify a couple shots that are currently on it, and so take those into account. But I'm going to aim dead center, and we're going to see where these group. Alright, so you can see that it actually will shoot a pretty decent group, even from a mediocre shooter like myself. But yeah, we didn't shoot a bad group there, but it definitely was low and left. Well, we got some other targets we want to shoot, so let me get this thing loaded back up, and we'll come back to you with a little bit more fun target setup for you. Alright, hopefully I'm not going to have to adjust my shot enough that it takes me multiple tries to get them, but we have some little mini cans of soda set up there. Let's see how they fare against the Ruger Wrangler. I left one cylinder empty, and that happened to be the one that was under the hammer when I shot. Alright, let's try that again. And I missed it. There we go. Alright, I gotta load up and try a few more. Alright, 6 shots let's see if we can take out the last 4. There we go. I am having a heck of a time hitting those. I'm trying to aim for the upper right corner of them. It could be that I'm not adjusting enough, quite possibly. All right. There we go. Oh, 2 in a row. 3 in a row. All right, let's throw a bigger target up. Might be a little bit more fun. All right, we're loaded up with some little more reactive targets. Let's see if we can hit them. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And here goes the big guy. 4. All right, we've got 1 more cylinder loaded up. I'm no cowboy, I'm no quick draw, but let's see how fast we can empty the cylinder. Okay, not that fast. So anyway, you know, you could do a lot worse for the money. I think for the money, this is a great little plinker. You got any kids in your life wanting to get shooted, or anybody just wants to do some plinking on the cheap, I think this is a pretty great way to go. It's a pretty fun little gun, pretty quality build. My only complaint is the sights, but you can learn to work with it. But yeah, this is an enjoyable little gun. It's fun to shoot. Anyway, once again, I want to thank you guys for helping me get to 2,000 subscribers. I think that's pretty awesome. I appreciate you guys a ton. We've got a lot more content coming out very soon. We'll stick with our once a week upload schedule. I'm going to start trying to do some shorts once a week as well. But other than that, thanks again, folks. We'll see you on the next video.